2025 has been another bruising year for Pakistan's borderlands, where insecurity is felt most sharply by those who can least afford it. In May, Pakistani and Indian forces exchanged fire and airstrikes along the disputed Kashmir border. New Delhi blamed Islamabad for sponsoring the Pahalgam attack that killed 26 civilians, most of them tourists. Both sides pulled back after a brief escalation, but the fallout remains.
We were right opposite the Indian military posts. Whenever they fired, it would hit our locations. Our children were terrified and traumatized. Their education has been impacted.
On Pakistan's western frontier, confrontations with Afghanistan have intensified and become more sustained. Dozens of people have been killed in cross-border shelling and gun battles. Islamabad accuses Kabul of backing armed groups and allowing them to carry out attacks from its territory. For communities caught between states and fighters, the human cost is heavy. Homes destroyed, livelihoods disrupted, and children kept out of school. And with trade routes repeatedly shut, the economic consequences ripple far beyond the border.
What's basically happening is over here is that the more the parameters of the violence are increasing, there's political instability as well as economical instability that's fueling it further. And so the major sufferers of this entire war is actually the population that is on the border areas.
Pakistan has also struggled to contain violence in its north and southwest, where armed groups have stepped up attacks, stretching security forces thin at a time when political and economic pressures are already great. For Pakistan, the challenge is not just preventing the next conflict, but breaking a cycle of insecurity that spans its borders and its own territory. And for millions of people living along these frontiers, stability still feels out of reach. Baig, Al Jazeera.
Faisal Shah is a retired two-star admiral who served as Pakistan naval and air attache to the Islamic Republic of Iran. He joins us now live from Islamabad. Admiral Faisal, thanks so much for being with us here on Al Jazeera. 2025 has been a year of instability on multiple fronts for Pakistan. The country was engaged in border clashes with two of its three neighbors. It was also grappling with armed groups in the north and the southwest. As the year draws to a close, what's your assessment of the overall state of security in Pakistan? And how can the country go about breaking this cycle of insecurity that spans the territory?
Thank you very much for having me in your program. Yes, 2025 has been a year of happenings for Pakistan. In the presence of consistently dilapidated internal security situation, we had brief conflicts with our both neighbors on east and west, India and Afghanistan. In May, we saw that India falsely blamed Pakistan for the April 26 Pahalgam attack and once again took an aggressive design against Pakistan and attacked Pakistan on 7th May, which was very well responded by Pakistan on 10th May. Now, what happened in May 2025 with India was something which has changed, which has brought a paradigm shift in the strategic stability and the defense and security equation between both the countries. Now we see that the response that Pakistan has come up with in May 2025 against India, we don't foresee for a very long time that India is going to carry out another aggressive measure against Pakistan on any pretext, because now the so-called conventional disparity syndrome that persisted between both countries has been equated by Pakistan, has been mitigated by Pakistan. So on that account, I think Pakistan is quite comfortable that now we can focus on our economy. Now we can focus on our internal security situation, which is a continuous menace for us. And in that, we have been asking Afghan Taliban regime to cooperate with us to sever their ties with
Admiral Faisal.
Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan.
Admiral Faisal, so it seems your assessment is at the moment optimistic when it comes to relations between Pakistan and India. I want to ask you next more specifically about the confrontations that Pakistan has had with Afghanistan, because those intensified and became more sustained in 2025. Dozens of people were killed in cross-border violence. Islamabad accused Kabul of backing armed groups and allowing them to carry out attacks from its territory. Where do things stand on that front right now?
I think that the internal security situation is still precarious. It has not come up to the expectation of Pakistani citizens and Pakistani government. So law enforcement agencies and security agencies are continuously fighting that. We have been into negotiations with Afghanistan, sponsored by Qatar and Turkey, but that were also stalled because the Afghan Taliban regime did not respond to the demands of Pakistan. They agreed verbally that their land was being used against Pakistan, but they did not give us in writing that they would not allow their land to be used against Pakistan. So that's a point of confrontation between Pakistan and Afghanistan. And Pakistan has made it very clear to Afghanistan and to everybody that if Afghan soil is used against Pakistan, Pakistan reserves the right to fight back, to go into Afghanistan, attack the hideouts of the TTP, which have taken refuge into Afghanistan with the blessings of Afghan Taliban regime. So Pakistan has made it very clear time and again. Pakistan did it in October also. And if it does not stop and it continues, Pakistan is likely to take action again against TTP inside Afghanistan.
All right, Faisal Shah, retired two-star admiral who served as Pakistan naval and air attache to the Islamic Republic of Iran. He joined us live from Islamabad. Admiral Faisal, thanks so much for being with us here on Al Jazeera. Great to get a chance to speak with you.
Thank you.
Don't miss out the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.